Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about cards that I've been picking up that's valued under $100. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about cards that I've been picking up that's valued under $100 at raw that I'm investing in. And these are mostly bets, as in they're not guaranteed, they're not mature type of cards, but definitely a gamble, almost a bet. But hopefully I can give you some reasons why I'm investing in these cards, and maybe you can pick some up along the way as well. So first card on the list is Luka Doncic, second year Prism base raw, and also red, white, blue, and all the other different variation cards of his for his second year. And yes, definitely the rookie cards are more sought after and are going to be more valuable, but in the past what we've seen is that his second year cards are also following the similar trends as his rookie cards. So even though sort of the starting price of the card is much lower, we have seen a similar pattern of growth in terms of card value for his second year cards as well. And I personally think they look good too, and I've been picking up roughly around at $40 for his base cards, and then a little bit higher, so roughly around $60 to $70 for his variation cards that just look really beautiful, right? And of course I try my best when I'm transacting online to make sure the card is well centered. Ask the seller questions like, hey, how are the edges, how are the corners, but there's always a risk factor there when you receive the cards, so make note of that. I bought about 10 of those, and hopefully I can get a couple of them graded and see where the card goes. Second on the list, which is similar to the Luka Doncic strategy here, is for Jason Tatum. I hope you guys have caught the Denver Nuggets and Clippers game last night where MPJ just really made a statement, but also the Game 7 between Raptors and Celtics, where it was just a very ridiculously close game all throughout, and the Celtics are going to the Eastern Conference Final, going against the Miami Heat. And Tatum has just shown so many potential as a leader of that organization and leader of NBA, as a matter of fact. So, his base cards for his second year Prism cards are going pretty cheap right now. So I picked up about 5 of them right now just to see where the card goes. Obviously, with the basketball market right now going a little bit slower and not picking up as much, I think it's a great time to take on the small dollar risk on raw second year Prism cards and see where they go, right? And if they do trend upwards, you can choose to get them graded and see a value increase in the cards as well. Third on my list, it's also not a rookie card, but it is a highly sought after card, but for some reason it was definitely undervalued in my opinion, and that's the 2012 Prism Steph Curry cards. So as you know, that is not his rookie card, but 2012 is the first year that Panini Prism released its basketball card pack. And so you're really going after those collectors and investors who really like Prism and are attracted to that card. And I know that it's pretty hard to gem on these cards, but I've been buying them raw roughly at like $95, so it's just at $100. And I'll probably hold on to them and see where the card value goes before I get them graded, just because the raw value of the card isn't too high yet. But it's a 2012 Steph Curry. Steph Curry, I think, is going to be very relevant next season with the Warriors organization. He's going to come back healthy with Clay along with Wiggins. I think it's just going to be a lot of fun to watch them play. And so I bought a couple of those 2012 Steph Curry Prisms, and I'm just looking forward to see where the card goes. And fourth on my list, and this will be the last card that I'll be talking about today, is similar to Steph Curry's 2012 Prism, is James Harden 2012 Prism. And again, it is going to be marketable and desirable by those Prism collectors, so that's one reason to pick it up. But also number two, I think a lot of investors talk about this, but I feel like James Harden is severely undervalued compared to his peers. His offensive firepower has been proven and proven. Like, we all know that he's a great offensive player, and in this playoff series right now, he has shown us that he's also upping his defensive game. So I think he has a great potential to be, a future Hall of Famer even, and, be the face of the Houston Rockets organization. And when you buy and invest in cards, you should always be thinking about, is there a market for this card? For example, for you homeowners or future homeowners out there, when you look at a house, you should, of course, consider, what do I want in a house? Does it fit my family's lifestyle? Does it fit the requirements that I have? Some of the check boxes that I have made for my family to live here. But also you have to think about, hey, you're probably not going to live in this house forever. So is there a market, an audience who would be attracted to the house as well? So similarly, for James Harden card as well, when you buy them, right, you're thinking about what does the Houston Rockets fan market look like? Are there avid, diehard Houston Rocket fans who would pick up these cards, after a crazy game, or once they realize that Harden really is the face of the Houston Rockets moving forward? Again, you should always be thinking about, is there a market that would be attracted to buying this card when you're investing? So those are the 4 cards under $100 that I'm picking up right now. If you have any other ones that you're picking up during this upcoming off season or during this dip in basketball cards that we're seeing right now, please leave them in the comments. Until next time.